Newsletter. So today on Ken Jones 5M channel with the Alpha 8 Club, I'm reading out again day 2 of Simply Credible Crypto with Crypto Banter's newsletter. So let's dive in today. So altcoins, Golden Cross, another 240% for alts soon. Bullishness is ramping up 27th of September. So bullishness is ramping up. Altcoins Golden Cross, another 240% increase for altcoins. Best alpha post of the day. Memoras of Degen, biggest announcements and Banter's take at the end. So it says, good morning Degens. Gary is coming to his senses via a tweet. Says, watch guru, just in. The Securities and Exchange Commission, Gary Gensler, says Bitcoin is not a security. Woohoo! Now that's we've got all that out of the way. Let's take care of some bullish indicators from the recent move, as well as how September may be on track to close as one of the best in recent Bitcoin's history. Let's dive in. So market catch up. Top 100 coins performance of Crypto Banter. What I can see is Aerodrome is up 30%, ORD is up 14%, Doge is up 8%, Shiba Inu is up 16%, Floki is up. Hex on what's it called? I can't remember. Anyway, the abridged text is up 8%, Gala's up 10%, quite a lot of things are up 10%. The only thing I can see down is Injective is down 1%, Fetch is up down 1%, and Aptos is down 1%, but that's on the daily, so that's all right. US market close, S&P 500 is up 23.11, 0.4% basically. The Nasdaq is up, the Dow is up. Free and Greed Index is on neutral at 54. Question of the day. So bullishness is ramping up and things are getting easier. We're starting to enter that phase of the market where everyone seems like a genius for making predictions about what coins will rise. What they're not considering, however, is that everything is rising because we're entering a easy phase of the market, where increased investor interest and greater risk on appetite following recent rate cuts in the US are pushing everything up together. And Bitcoin is breaking structure. So a tweet from Rhino says, Bitcoin broke structure for the first time since March as different alts are breaking structure at different times. Market hasn't been this easy in a while. So the structure break is based on what Will Clement describes in his post. Bitcoin has closed over its 200-day moving average and broke a 6-month downtrend. Since this happening on a higher time frame, some are considering it extremely bullish, with Bitcoin also creating a higher low. So another tweet from Will Clement III. Bitcoin just closed above a 200-day moving average and broke a 6-month downtrend with its first higher low and now higher high. Timeline. In disbelief, with the only bear case being everyone is bullish, not realizing we're now trending and no longer in a PvP range, bound environment. Here's the best part though. We are on track to have the best performing September for Bitcoin ever. Well, including the parabolic early days, rising from the silly prices like 25 cents for Bitcoins. There are still 4 days left until we enter October, and I don't want to jinx it because anything could happen. However, as it stands, this September is looking strong, currently up 10.8% for the month. See the visual here? So, many have flipped completely bullish, expecting prices to head higher. Even traditional finance is buying in. With nearly 364.8 million in inflows to Bitcoin spot ETFs, the highest net inflow day since July 22nd, as Nate Gerassi explains. For context, out of 500 ETFs launched in 2024, fewer than 25 have taken in this amount of for the entire year. Another factor potentially driving prices higher is another rate cut from China, with People's Bank of China, the PBOC, lowering the 14-day revenue repo rate from 1.565% to 1.85%. As prices rise and people FOMO into Bitcoin and their favorite altcoins, things could be about to get wild, especially when you combine everything happening in the macro world. Interestingly enough, it seems that a long bear market has made people forget the craziness that can come with crypto. I've mentioned this before, and it's not financial advice. You need to do your own research, but I remember seeing multiple coins making double-digit percentage gains per day during the last bull market. I hope that the trend rhymes, if not repeats, and we start seeing similar moves soon. We're already getting early signs from some altcoins, and it's not without reason. The altcoin chart is starting to look pumpy. Degen's Den. Altcoin Golden Cross, another 240% increase for altcoins. So, we've looked at the chart before, but let's revisit it because there's something we didn't discuss. This is the others chart, which tracks all crypto except for the top 10 coins. The chart has now convincingly broken out of a downwards trend, and we can see. But what's more important is the potential formation of a golden cross soon. The daily 50 to 200 day moving average, the red and green lines, look like they're about to cross. Once the green lines cross above the red, they'll form that golden cross. The last time this happened, back in August 2023, it led to a 7-month price pump, with the others chart pumping nearly 240%. Could this be the same? Early indicators, as mentioned above, show that altcoins are eager to pump. Once again, meme coins are leading the way. Today's top performers are the following 3 meme coins. Pepe, which is up on the day 3%, 24-hour 20%, 7-day 27%. Floki on the hour is up 2.7%, on the day 18.8%, and up on the week 26%. Shiba Inu on the hour 1.4, on the 24-hour 16.3, and on the 7-day 33.6. However, not everyone is focused on meme coins. Based on Ign's post, it seems that investors are now seeking tokens with actual value, those that offer utility. During the bearish period from May to September, even good news didn't cause deserved price pumps. But this is now changing, and Ignis lists 3 tokens that have recently pumped due to positive news. Ignis DeFi. Check him out on Instagram, on X. He says, notice a change in the market. Major updates and news are driving prices up again. ENA up by 11%. TAI pumped more than 30%, and CELO saw 15%, overtaking Tron stablecoins. That wasn't the case just a week ago. After a major announcement, I typically check token price performance, but for a while, these updates have no impact. Seems we're truly back this time. Investors are looking value tokens to buy, and market makers are becoming more active. Okay, coming to the end soon now. Best alpha post of the day. Silly times ahead. Another post starting just how wild things can get during the bull market. Ansem is focusing on more than meme coins, but his sentence is particularly interesting. Despite the fact that Bitcoin and Solana have not yet broken their all-time high, things are already starting to pump. Imagine when they do. So Ansem says in his tweet, you guys are really under-indexing on how silly things is going to get. 6 months base on many new memes, multi-year base on the older memes. Bitcoin and Solana have not convincingly broke all-time highs yet. If all of these things break out at the same time, it's going to be ludicrous. Explosive move imminent. This is the great post from our very own Corinne. In it, she explains how Bitcoin supply is at one of the lowest points, which could soon trigger a supply shock. Other than supply diminishing, miners have finished selling off Bitcoin to sustain their long-term operations, and something they likely did after the revenue literally halved overnight. Coupled with the massive shortage positioning that could take liquidations around 70,000 and recent rate cuts driving people towards risk-on asset, things could be about to get wild. So, meme aroma of degens. Take all my money, give me the meme coins. Biggest announcements of the day: Base total value locked crosses 2 billion. For the first time, admit sustained user activity via the block. Trump. Nancy Pelosi should be prosecuted for inside trading. Total cat theme market cap hits all-time high of 3.5 billion. Currently 1/10 of dog-themed memes. Banter's take. This week is critical as it leads up to the end of September. Hopefully, it will close green. And if historical data repeats itself, we could be looking at green Q4. In the last day of September is Monday, but a pump over the weekend would definitely provide a lot of hopium for the close come the new week and October. See you all Monday. There you go. That's Crypto Banter's newsletter for Friday, and there's going to be nothing on Saturday and Sunday because obviously they don't work on the weekends. Anybody got any comments below? If you would like me to cover any projects, or if you're interested in anything I've said in this newsletter, feel free to comment newsletter down below. If you think I should create my own weekly newsletter with all the insights that I've gathered from my research, hit that like button, hit that subscribe so you can keep up to date with daily content, daily news, 100x memes, node pre-sales, and all the good stuff. See you tomorrow.